It's 2 a.m. Your dog has a $70 orthopedic memory foam bed in the corner, a warm spot by the radiator, your favorite hoodie that fell on the floor, and instead of any of those, they're on your bed, circling, fluffing. Then bam, 80% of the mattress is theirs, and you're hanging off the edge. Most people think, oh, they're just cold. Wrong. A 2024 brain scan study just proved your dog is doing something much, much smarter. And honestly, they've been manipulating you this whole time. Myth number 1, they're cold. Let's kill the warmth theory right now. Your dog has access to sunny spots, a couch, a heater, and probably a pile of your dirty laundry. If warmth was all they wanted, they have options. So why do they keep choosing you? Here's what researchers at Eötvös Loránd University in Budapest discovered. They took the same attachment test used for human infants, called the strange situation, and gave it to dogs. You know what they found? 61% of dogs are securely attached to their owners. That's almost exactly the same percentage as human toddlers with their mothers. Think about that. When your dog climbs into your bed at 2 a.m., they're not cold. They're performing the most fundamental behavior in attachment psychology. I am most vulnerable right now, and I choose you as my safe place. That's not manipulation, that's love. But here's where it gets weird. It's just habit. In 2015, a team at Azabu University in Japan published a study in the journal Science. Yes, that's Science, one of the most prestigious journals on planet Earth. They measured oxytocin levels in dogs and owners during eye contact. Oxytocin, the bonding molecule, the same chemical that floods a mother's brain when she holds her newborn for the first time. Here's what happened. Dog looks at owner, owner looks back. Both of their oxytocin levels spike simultaneously across 2 different species. Then the dog wants to look more oxytocin, more bonding, more looking. It's a neurochemical loop that no other animal shares with humans. They tried the same experiment with wolves raised by humans. Nothing, zero. The loop didn't activate at all. This loop evolved specifically between dogs and us, over 15,000 years of sleeping next to each other. So when your dog stares into your eyes at bedtime, they're not being cute, they're literally hijacking your brain chemistry to make sure you never kick them off the bed. And honestly, it's working. The 14,000-year-old secret. Here's a question almost nobody asks. When did this actually start? Germany, 14,000 years ago. Archaeologists found a burial site, 2 humans buried together, and next to them, 2 dogs. But here's the detail that changes everything. One of those dogs had survived severe canine distemper, a disease that kills within 3 weeks without intensive care. That dog lived for over 5 weeks after getting sick. Someone had nursed it, hand-fed it, kept it warm. 14,000 years ago, someone treated a sick dog like family. Not a tool, not a guard animal, family. Geneticists have since discovered that dogs carry unique genetic insertions on chromosome 6, linked to extreme friendliness and human-directed contact seeking. Wolves don't have them. Your dog isn't just being clingy, they were literally built at a DNA level to want to sleep next to you. The study that broke my brain. Now for the study that broke my brain. University of Jyväskylä, Finland, 2024. They measured heart rate variability in dog-owner pairs, HRV for short. HRV is how we measure if your nervous system is calm or stressed. High HRV means relaxed. Low HRV means freaking out. Here's what they found. When the owner was calm, the dog's nervous system matched. When the owner was stressed, the dog's stress shifted too. Their nervous systems were in sync, and the synchronization was strongest during rest, like sleeping. Then they tested the same thing with dogs and strangers. No synchronization at all. This only happens between bonded pairs. So, when you fall asleep with your dog pressed against your legs, two separate nervous systems from two different species are literally co-regulating each other through the night. Your dog isn't ruining your sleep. They're fixing your nervous system. The warning you need to hear. But here's what nobody tells you, and I need you to pay close attention here. If your dog has slept beside you for years and one day they suddenly stop, don't ignore it. Dogs are creatures of habit. When a behavior that's been solid for years suddenly disappears, there is always a reason. Sometimes it's environmental, a new pet, a new person, a new schedule. But sometimes it's physical. Veterinary researchers have found that changes in sleep location are one of the earliest signs of pain, appearing before limping or stiffness. A dog who stops jumping on the bed might not be independent. They might be hurting. And in older dogs, over 8 years old, disrupted sleep patterns are the hallmark symptom of canine cognitive dysfunction, dog dementia. It affects 35% of dogs over 8. Your dog can't say, "Hey, my hip hurts." Behavior is the only way they can tell you something is wrong. So, if the ritual changes, pay attention and call your vet. So, next time you wake up at 3 a.m. with 6 inches of mattress and 80 pounds of dog crushing your legs, don't get annoyed. Get grateful. Because 15,000 years of evolution, a neurochemical loop that no other species shares with us, and an attachment system that mirrors the bond between parent and child, all of it led to this one moment. Your dog chose you. Not the couch, not the floor, not the expensive bed in the corner. You. Because sleeping beside you is the safest place in their entire world. And honestly, the science suggests it's doing something pretty amazing for you, too. Here's what I want you to do tonight. After your dog falls asleep next to you, look at them for 10 seconds, just 10. Then come back here and comment. Write, "Mine slept on my feet," or "Mine took the whole pillow." I will read every single one. And if you want to know why your dog stares at you like they're reading your soul, that's the next video. The science behind it is even stranger than this one. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you there.